Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Sunday Afternoon Football. We're live from the Melbourne Cricket Ground. This should be a classic between Hawthorn and Essendon. It's been a long time coming, but finally we have some footy to enjoy. Anything can happen, never more so than in round one. The players are ready to charge onto the ground. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
G'day, Hutto. I like the Bombers. They've had round one circled for months, and I think in truth they've probably been ready for it for a couple of weeks now. We might see an early statement today.
An interesting perspective. Thanks, Harf. Plenty of noise and excitement as we await the coin toss. The rucks staring each other down. Draper showing his skills. Parrish, feeling the heat. McGrath, Redmond, solid tackle. That's not 15. He'll work all day. Bad error there. He doesn't waste many. Kosicki, strong grab. Searching kick. Ridley tries to spike it out of the danger zone. The Bombers under great pressure. It's a goal!
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
The Hawks are off to the ideal start. Draper got his palm to it. Parrish, terrific tackle. McKenzie chops it off. Gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. Who's front and centre? Ridley out of the congestion. McGrath. Clever kick. Kelly. He might have thought about the corridor. Hardwick clears the area. And a moment for the players to catch their breath. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
The Hawks look more dangerous going forward, and I think they're working a bit harder as well.
Shield couldn't burst through. He's wrapped up. Newcomb going for territory. Good disciplined defence. McGrath. It's a hot footy. Crosses the paint. Defence 101 there. Merritt, Draper, Perkins. He's suddenly a popular man. Ward saw that coming. Parrish, desperate to win it back. He ran into a brick wall. Reeves got in the way. Day takes the hand pass. They've put themselves under pressure. Merritt has a vice-like grip. Into the pocket he goes. Jaff making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He's run into trouble.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
Both sides pride themselves on winning contested footy. There'll be no backward steps taken today.
Reeves gets his hand to it. Ward, Day with a little bit of time. Jaff. Probing ball. Martin chops it off. He hasn't kicked it very well. Luck's of fortune. It'll be a goal anyway. Advantage paid, and away they go.
We might be in for a low-scoring match here if the early going is any indication.
Reeves with the tap. Ward does the roving. This has got danger written all over it. That's an impressive mark. Delightfully done. Sicily, Kelly putting his body on the line. Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
All tied up on the scoreboard. Good ruck work. Merritt is there. Perkins, normally creative. He just dropped it. That's poor play. Lewis, that one was always his. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Draper sees something he likes. What's he got on offer? Blank with the big fist. Day charges onto it. He's generally a good kick. Green wanting to get on with the job. He's under close attention. Martin runs onto it. He's set upon. Perkins throws it on the boot. Jaff takes it on the half-back flank. Amon. Day. Some indirect ball movement here. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Shield. The defenders will be nervous. Stringer read it well and claims the mark.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
Terrific goal there. He's so dangerous in front of the sticks.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Meek with a deft tap. Warple, Newcomb, good hands. Wingard only knows one way. Scrimshaw, he's besieged. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. This ought to end in a goal. That won't make the distance. Heppel taking no chances.
Gets it to safety.
He's off. Ridley brings it back in. Shield got to the right position and hung on. Jones normally delivers, and that's a letdown. Lays it off. Sicily. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Mackenzie just shoveled it out. Reeves dishes it off. Cops some unwanted attention. Kelly chops it off. Doesn't often waste it. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Impey made the footy his. Can they keep the footy this time? Mackenzie looks set for a big one. He's caught. Handball off was good. Laverde got a fist in. And we'll have a throw in.
Thoughts so far, Gaz?
It hasn't been a thrilling start to the match, but we've got two very determined sides doing everything they can to undermine each other.
Jones palms it down. It's a desperate tackle. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Meek looking for territory. Out of play again.
Neither side has really looked like piling on the goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
Jones gets his hand to it. Shield. Terrific forward pressure. It's there.
We've got to limit his space. He's just reminded us all how dangerous he is when he gets loose.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. The big men fly. Amon fighting hard. Crunching tackle. Wingard. It's a tough game. Warple. Mackenzie. Good build-up. He hasn't struck that well at all. Never looked to have the distance. A chance to clear now. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Perkins. Redmond. Was he held without it? That's a quality hand pass. Gets the kick away. Scrimshaw wins it back. Great mark. Ignoring the corridor for now. Amon. He's been busy so far. Merritt attracted a crowd. Blank runs onto it. Good tackle. Newcomb gathers on the half volley. They might be caught out on the turnover. Finally, they go inside 50. Scrimshaw is cool under pressure. Meek. Can he find a teammate? Warple needs to be quick. Amon Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
He might just be in for a big day.
Underway once more. Meek wins it. Warple closed him down. Under pressure. Day running in support. Forward they go again. Ridley is there to thwart that play. They'll contest in the centre square. Jones! Great hands there. Takes the logical option. Parrish couldn't find a way through. Hind. Well done. Ridley absorbs the pressure. He's made a hot start to this match. Jones. He's off. Good looking kick. Merritt takes a beauty. Right. He's giving 100%. Blank gets there first. Meek gets to the front spot. Can he hit a target? McGrath loves the hard stuff. Parrish under pressure. He'll feel that one. Meek. It's no place for the faint-hearted. He's stopped in his tracks. Impey. Warple. Slick hands. Day on centre wing. Hardwick. Gets his kick despite the heat. Redmond will tidy up. Thought his way through it. Quality delivery by foot. The Hawks guarding the corridor. Aim on. Can they find a late goal? Day. Desperate defence. Shield gets back and should be able to see off the danger. That's a bruising tackle. Does well under pressure. Redmond has found some space. The Hawks have denied them the corridor. Good kick. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
There were positives for both sides in the first term, and there's reason to believe this match will be hard fought all the way. This might be one of those matches where as soon as one team gets away, the other comes back.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Meek wins it down. Warple leading from the front. Mackenzie, he's everywhere at the moment. Heppel hunting the footy. The Bombers under great pressure. It's a goal.
The Hawks, building on their impressive first quarter, they've got their tails rolling.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Meek wins it out of the centre. Warple knew the tackle was coming. That's not a mark. Wingard, Impey, Newcomb. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Amon, he's so good in close. Kazitsky can get it and go. He's got it!
The Bombers need to reset, but I don't think they can afford to wait until half-time.
Well, if they weren't concerned before, they should be now. The two big men do battle. Warple, Mackenzie, good handball. Reeves, that's a legal disposal, isn't it? No easy exit, chips to half-back. Ridley, the Bombers, not at their best so far. Warple, the Hawks, playing like winners. Mackenzie, they've had the better of the contest to this point. Ball spills free in the tackle. Reeves, feeling the heat. Newcomb, heads for the pocket. Wingard, can he get a shot away? He's got it!
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Hawks have come with a rush, and they might be unassailable soon. Meek had his measure today. Warple, well played. His vision was excellent. Drives it inside the forward 50. Merritt, he's wrapped up. Turns it over in the middle. They're playing with purpose and poise. Warple going at his first, and he's got it.
If this league grows any bigger, we might see some heads start to drop.
The Hawks are really taking it to them today. Draper wins it down. Amon, Warple, they've got winners all over the park. Reeves, Wingard, heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
The Bombers are struggling at the moment. It's difficult to make a case for them.
He's off. Back into play. Ridley! Great body work. Useful hand pass. Heppel. This is more positive. The Bombers moving the ball well. Draper. That's almost worth a kick. McGrath. They're building something dangerous here. Kicks inside the forward 50. Shield. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
The Bombers haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Draper with the tap. Merritt. Hind in some space now. Looking to peg one back. Wright wins the contest hands down.
It would be an understatement to say they need this.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
They've been very accurate, and they've needed to be in order to stay in this match.
The Bombers have been outplayed, but they're hanging tough. Draper with the tap. Parrish. What a hand pass. Perkins drives it inside the forward 50. Merritt. They cannot keep him quiet. Impey. The Hawks are playing some great footy. Guelphy can just about have a shot here. Steers it towards goal, and it's there. Back they come.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight to him.
The Bombers have made inroads just when they looked in trouble. Draper with a deft tap. Shield. Hind. Can he impose himself on the match? Martin spills out in the tackle. Parrish looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
It took longer than they would have liked, but they're playing some very good football right now.
The Hawks leading it by 8 points. The big men fly. Merritt. It's a hot footy. They've coughed it up. That might have been dropping the ball. Cops some unwanted attention. Wingard. Stripped of it. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Closed him down. This should end in a shot at goal. Kazitsky. Here's real danger now. It's there!
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Hawks are keeping them at arm's length. Draper with the tap. Parrish sharks it. Perkins. The Bombers can build something here. Wright is the man on the spot and is marked.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
He wouldn't miss from there too often, and he's rightly annoyed with himself.
Away he goes. Sicily to bring it in. He's hit up the lead. The Hawks are bringing great energy. Reeves, good tackle. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Meek wins the tap. Warple, McKenzie, Hardwick. You can see their confidence growing. Moore, he's been dispossessed. Warple puts his head over it. Wingard, terrific tackle. He's lost it. It's a tough game. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? Draper punches it out of the ruck. They've got good chemistry, those two. Hind. Hardwick. He's set upon. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Draper, the winner there. Shield on the same page as his ruck. Martin. He shoots at goal. How's the kick? No good. He's off. Sicily to bring it back in. Blank has a vice-like grip. And they're out of trouble. Meek. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Merritt navigated the traffic. McGrath heads towards half forward. Amon in the thick of it as ever. Was that a throw? They're moving the footy quickly. Stringer gets to the front spot. That's skillful. Wiedemann is hard to beat one-on-one. Couldn't get a disposal. Got some space, so they'll take the advantage. Terrific forward pressure. Comes free in the tackle. It's there!
They've got 5 for the quarter now, and there's time for more too.
The Hawks by a goal. Meek got his palm to it. Amon. How will the umpire see this? Newcomb. Mackenzie. They're a big chance here. Shield couldn't get an effective disposal. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Delivers it inside 50. Kazitsky had his name written all over it.
He's got off the chain and is threatening to be the match winner.
We know how good he is in these situations, but not this time.
He'll be filthy he let that one go to waste.
Away he goes. Ridley to bring it in. Caldwell. Strong grab. Good vision there. Merritt. His field kicking is normally first rate. Guelphy sees an opportunity and plays on. That hand pass was telegraphed. No way through there, and they'll reset. Meek smashes it out of there. Warple. Mackenzie. He'll be sore in the morning. McDonald. Redmond affects the turnover. This is great pressure footy. Jones in the right spot. That's a strong mark. Wright has one already. Now it's two.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
The Bombers having a good patch. Rucks go at it. Warple. He's got support. Mackenzie. Attracted a crowd. Reeves. Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
He's off. Ridley with the footy. Caldwell got to the right position and hung on. The aerialists will battle for this ball. Impey judged the flight well. Sets a task for the forwards. Lewis has it within range. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Amon. Wingard. For a second goal today. It'll have to wait. He's missed.
They're missing some opportunities and it could really come back to bite.
Ridley tasked with the kick in. Lewis. He's run into trouble. That'll be play on. That's a bruising tackle. Moore. It's a goal.
So often he provides great energy for them up front, and he's done it again.
They're slugging it out, these two. It's been an entertaining first half. Meek wins the tap. Warple absorbs the pressure. That's not a mark. Moore, crunching tackle, squeezes the kick. Caldwell, is that holding the ball? Kelly. Shield, he's lost possession. Hine needs help, goes goalward, and he's off target.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
That's the first half done and dusted. And we have been treated to a shootout. Let's hope it continues. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
Enjoyable to see so many goals if you're a fan, not so much if you're a coach. I suspect most coaches would prefer to win 8 goals to 7 than 20 goals to 19. It's been entertainment plus so far today.
I'm inclined to agree. Thank you, Gaz. Draper wins the tap. Caldwell needs to be quick. Hine delivers it inside 50. Blank got a fist in. Perkins. It sits and he's in business.
Brett and Buddy, you'd think.
He converts and narrows the margin.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Bombers on the board first after half-time. Draper wins it. Shield has it on a string. Guelphy. I've liked his game today. Sicily clears the area. You can't question his commitment.
That's strange. Did he forget where he was?
He's off. Sicily tasked with the kick in. Wiedemann couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. This would put them in front, but he's made a meal of it. He might rue that. Away he goes. Jath tasked with the kick in. Blank. No easy exit. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Merritt, Caldwell, under pressure. Crunching tackle. Can he hit a target? Ridley making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Wingard. Good disciplined defence. Redmond. Clever kick. Guelphy sees something he likes. Merritt takes the logical option. The defenders will be nervous. Right, commands the footy. Brings it out wide. Guelphy, that one was always his.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's docked it.
Great composure there to go back and coolly slot the go-ahead goal.
Underway once more. Draper showing his skills. Parrish. It's a tough game. Out of the congestion. Kelly. Can he find a teammate? Frost with a terrific mark deep in defence. Searching kick. Jath. That's good work rate. Blank takes the hand pass. Meek. Delightfully done. Warple throws it on the boot. Who's front and centre? Kelly. He's stopped in his tracks. Almost an accidental intercept. Newcomb. He'll be sore in the morning. Normally delivers. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Draper. The Hawks just can't get any time on the ball. McDonald Tippenwoody wins the contest hands down.
He'll fancy his chances.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
They've risen to the challenge and are playing inspired football.
The Bombers with a bit of breathing space now. Good ruck work. Ward tries to bulldoze his way through. He'll feel that one. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Martin. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Mackenzie. Newcomb heads for the pocket. Heppel tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Slick hands. Laverde closed him down. Zerk Thatcher working hard and being rewarded. Doesn't often waste it. Kelly has a vice-like grip. Delivers a long ball. Merritt had his name written all over it. That's a quality hand pass. Martin lays it off. Perkins kicking for his first. It was always likely to fall short. What's he got on offer? Martin wins it back. Great mark. He's off. He hasn't been himself today. The kick was centimetre perfect. Look at the desperation. Warple is calm in a crisis. Thought his way through it. Newcomb. Penetrating ball. Laverde takes an excellent grab. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Hardwick with the big fist. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. They're playing with purpose and poise. Day somehow released the ball.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Wright can go back and shoot it goal.
Well, I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
From the impossible angle, it's not impossible for him.
It's a sign of a good team to respond when you're challenged, and they've certainly done that.
The Bombers have got it on their terms. Draper wins it. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Kelly. Defence 101 there. McDonald, Tip and Woody. Parrish towards the goal mouth. Wiedemann. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
Whatever was said at half-time, it's worked. They're all over them.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Draper had his measure today. Ward, what can he manufacture? Stripped of the footy. McDonald absorbing the pressure. McGrath, dangerous place to lose it. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Draper has rucked tirelessly. Warple. That's an aggressive handball. Amon. He's suddenly a popular man. Ridley, ever reliable. Ball spills free in the tackle. He's got it!
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
The Hawks haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Draper wins it out of the centre. Merritt, Kelly. The forwards have been starved lately. Can they make the most of this? McDonald, Tip and Woody. Right, he ran into a brick wall. Warple, terrific forward pressure. Blasts away. McGrath. It's no place for the faint-hearted. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Draper wins the hit out. Merritt, he just dropped it. Newcomb, Martin, Warple, Amon. He's gone. He's besieged. That's not a mark. He's wrapped up. Look at him go. Good tackle. Reeves got in the way. Warple. Suddenly there's some belief about them. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Kicks it goal, and it's there. Here they come.
He's got two now, and they need to put more thought into stopping him.
The Hawks have responded impressively. Meek punches it out of the ruck. Amon, Mackenzie. They look a different team. Ridley is cool under pressure. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Hardwick. Can they keep the footy this time? Moore. Is anyone home? Kazitsky. It's a desperate tackle. Martin chops it off. The Bombers under great pressure. Stripped of it. Merritt saw that coming. Parrish in heavy traffic. Kelly. Amon. Didn't need to be asked twice. Going at his second. Laverde taking no chances. McDonald.
I can't work out the thinking there.
What's he doing? Back into play. He's hit up the lead. Ridley can run and carry. He's so clean with the footy. Merritt. He might have thought about the corridor. Hardwick only knows one way. Gets his kick despite the heat. They could be vulnerable here. The Bombers have got their noses in front as we turn for home, but you get the feeling there'll be some lead changes in the final term. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Bombers have been very efficient, and they've needed to be because of the inside 50 differential. It's not often that a team getting well beaten in inside 50s finds itself in front. So clearly other areas of their game are humming, but their midfielders have arguably been outworked.
I'm inclined to agree. Thank you, Gaz. Meek showing his skills. Parrish looking to extend this margin. Perkins towards full forward. Wright spills out in the tackle. Stringer, desperate defence. It's a goal.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Bombers are doing enough to keep their noses in front. The two big men do battle. Warple, he's set upon. Wall makes the kick look okay. They're moving the footy quickly. Kazitsky! Too big, too strong, too good.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
That's not his best effort.
Missed the target by a long way.
Wanting to get on with the job. Good kick. McGrath has a vice-like grip. And they're away. Honours the lead. The aerialists will battle for this ball. Kelly! Great body work. Good vision there. Ridley. They'll contest in the centre square. Parrish read it well and claims the mark. Uses the non-preferred. Merritt. Dishes it off. Hind. Couldn't get a disposal.
Tries to take him on and loses.
Parrish. He's generally a good kick. McKenzie. They're a big chance here. McGrath. He's got support. Heppel can get it and go. His field kicking is normally first rate. Jones. Away he goes. The Hawks guarding the corridor. Hind navigated the traffic. It's a tough game. McKenzie. That's a bruising tackle. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Merritt met solidly. Into the pocket he goes. Martin is hard to beat one-on-one. Takes the advantage. It's a hot footy. The Hawks have been gallant. Meek. The pressure is fierce. He'll be sore in the morning. Out wide with the kick. Hardwick. Warple. Sees something he likes. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Ridley wins it back. Great mark. Gives some ground with the handball. Zerk-Thatcher ignoring the corridor for now. Redmond. That has to hurt. Hind. Onto it in a flash. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Hardwick reads the ball so well. Feeds it out. Jaff. What can they generate? Wingard. The Bombers have denied them the corridor. Cops some unwanted attention. That's poor play. They cannot keep him quiet. Wingard. Warple. He doesn't waste many. Meek. Good hands. Reeves. He's got one already. Will this be number 2?
Happy to concede a behind.
He's off. Ridley to bring it in. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Parrish. Kelly. Terrific tackle. The Hawks will have one eye on the clock. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Warple. He's under close attention. Reeves got in the way. Set sail for home and he has delivered.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
This is a ding-dong battle. Both sides unrelenting in their attack on the footy. Meek smashes it out of there. Warple, McKenzie, Reeves. Who's at home? Redmond takes an excellent grab. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Zerk-Thatcher with a little bit of time. Kelly. What a hand pass. Jones. Heads towards half forward. Hardwick. He ran into a brick wall. The Hawks have been gallant. Can they get their noses in front? Big clearance to win here. Warple. No easy exit. Lowers the eyes. Hardwick gets the kick away. Day delivers to centre half forward. Reeves had his name written all over it. Kazitsky. He can put them in front, and he does!
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
The Hawks are really taking it to them today. Important clearance here. Ward. Useful hand pass. Another forward 50 entry. Ridley. Can he mop up? That's skillful. Hardwick. The Hawks look to be coming home strong. Moore. Laverde. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Martin. This is promising. Quick kick towards centre-half forward. Impey. He's so good in close. McKenzie. He just keeps racking up disposals. Reeves uses the body well. Kazitsky. He's put them to the sword today. And that's number 5.
They moved that ball beautifully indeed. They're hard to defend at their skillful best.
The Hawks are having a lot of the play and making it count too. Meek wins the hit out. Ward. McKenzie. He shut him down. Moore. Whereas there's some holding going on. That sloppy play and it could come back to bite. McDonald, Tippin, Woody in the centre square. Merritt. Hind. Perkins. Boot to ball just in time. Stringer got to the right position and hung on.
Must kick goal in a close match.
He won't miss this, surely.
Well, he owes them one, and he's just not good enough.
He's off. Jaff brings it back in. McDonald charges onto it. He's besieged. Caldwell. He's had little impact so far. Stringer. That could be a goal-saving tackle. He's caught. Almost an accidental intercept. Impey is a dynamo. Day. He's lost it. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. He's on song today, but he's missed this one. Away he goes. Hardwick brings it back in. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Comes free in the tackle. Blank. The Hawks under great pressure. He's lost possession. Hind in the right spot at the right time. McKenzie feeling the heat. McDonald, Tippin, Woody gets to it first.
Danger averted. Frantic defence.
What's he doing? They're just about there. Quality delivery by foot. The Hawks finishing strongly. He's clung onto it and they look home. Just has to hit a target. Zerk is a rock in defence. Moving the footy laterally. Right. Kicks to half forward. Blank has a paddock in front of him. Day. Was that a legal disposal? That's an impressive mark. Probing ball. Guelphy pushes into space and receives the footy.
He's got off the chain and is threatening to be the match winner.
You'd think he'll kick this. You'd be wrong.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
He's off. There it is. A scintillating game of football and a precious win. They found a way to get it done. On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon and myself, Anthony Hudson, thanks for your company. We'll catch you again soon.
it.